before Gluck, by the way, gets locked in, we finally get to see the glue at play. And there it is. They put the 1-1 in the gold lane.
So it's going to be Moreno, the maestro on the carry. A lane for Sutsujin. A great pick against the 1-1. Technically, a great pick against Ajoy. If you look at the matchup earlier, Rin able to beat Albert on the pick.
So, boys, what do we feel about the drafts?
I think RRQ has great potential right here. Good wave clear, good three-man roam. And again, if they get going, right, they have mobility tools, and mobility is always great in a team that likes to go for that dance, that cha-cha around the Land of Dawn.
What about you, Mirko?
Bigetron. That's a GG combo. Gotcha glue. That's glue, brother man. That's glue. That's glue.
That's a signature pick, yes. So things are already getting heated, ladies and gentlemen. Even on the caster desk, the MPL arena are soaring as well for the respective teams. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Will RRQ be able to bring and break the win streak that BTR have fought so hard to continue? Or will they be able to find their revenge here? Let's get into the Land of Dawn. Game number 1. Here we go.
Tensions are rising here in the arena, man. The fans are definitely ready to see a conclusion. Let's see, man. The mid lane, there's definitely going to be a lot of action there, but between the roamers as well, in Light and Edok, we'll have to see how the early game plays out, man, because I think both have a decent ability to really do a lot of damage, to actually be a real threat in the early game.
Yep. You can see this early game, though, for the 1-1. This is what you can expect. The 1-1 will definitely have a better lane, especially level 1. Very tough for you to all-in or even trade against the 1-1. Luke in the bottom lane with the glue too. This is going to be a winning lane, so BTR... Oh! Okay, still Annabelle takes it. But BTR definitely have more pressure on all 3 lanes.
At least for now. They don't have all the aggressive laners, even though there's good RRQ as well. It's going to require some more levels to really excel, but look at Sutsujin. I'd get caught there. But no, flies out with the Finch Poise.
Still playing very actively, Sutsujin on the map, despite, like Mirko mentioned early on, losing all 3 lanes. And I think they're going to put that pressure over onto Eman. Not going to be able to find it just yet. But I thought one of the main ways to kind of make sure that this lane works is to have good lanes. And if they don't, how do they utilize Sutsujin?
I mean, they need good lanes, but also lanes they can kind of set up for now. Light's looking for something right here, and Tori definitely is getting bullied a bit more, but Sutsujin is back.
Yeah, that's why Light is just hovering over top. He knows that there's going to be a lot of kill pressure on 1-1, especially when there's a Ling around.
Yes, without winning in the lanes, if they have wave clear advantage here, which RRQ do have with the Novaria, you can see right there, there's a chance I can kind of rotate earlier and facilitate Sutsujin. But now in the first turtle, I'm not sure if RRQ wants to try and bank on this big fight right here, especially with the Ling. He's not having a lot of fighting power just yet.
Well, he finally hits level 5. He's a little bit behind on Annabelle in terms of that. But you're right, man.
Full gank to the back, Eman able to pop in the Inspire in time. Sutsujin to take a few shots, actually, of the turret, but they have denied Eman of a cannon minion.
Now both teams are still dancing on in the turtle pit. Seems like Bigetron are making the move first. They do get it. Pretty small win for Bigetron here in early game. Definitely dictating what objectives, what movements are happening. RRQ, they're still in this with only they're only down by about 100, 200 gold. It's definitely still pretty much dead even.
They had that information, right? That was information given as a green light for them to pick up the neutral objective. And that's what they were able to capitalize over. We're looking at talent prediction in by Go Pay. Papulong and Mr. Mirko Man here, 2-0 for the Red Robots.
Apollo's right 2 times in a row. Could be 3.
Oh, so you believe in patterns, is what you're saying?
I believe in Mr. PP as my goal, Papulong.
Mr. Papulong. We'll have to see, man. Will the pattern actually repeat itself? Right now, there's still a lot of tension here. I think every single player in this match right now knows what it means to give up a kill or some control. So they're all just waiting around. Ark in particular, though, I feel like they have a plan right here because Edok is playing very conservatively, and he is usually the tip of the spear, the guy setting up all of these plays. So I think it's intentional for RRQ to kind of slow this game down a little bit.
Starlim Scythe now ventured in for Annabelle, picked up for Annabelle. will be an additional utility force that he can utilize. This 1v1.
Yeah, Annabelle definitely winning out here. Syzygy forced to recall, but I believe he did get the steal, right? He did use the retribution. And he will be able to get an XP crab up top. Uh-oh, this might be a solo kill! Toy! Taken down, first blood to crack the action is in the gold lane.
Man.
That's huge. That's huge, Arash. Iman 1-0-0 on the 1-1. You can see the gold also shift a little bit more to the red robots.
For sure, first blood is a massive thing, especially with Toy, the player that we have mentioned to have really good laning, but not so good team fighting. But now look at this, whoa, Bigetron.
All in over to Dyron, mounted as well. Annabelle already back to try and beat Syzygy. Kind of go on to Annabelle, who still has skill 2. Dyron going to be very low. Still though, Luke will escape. Is walking away, goes back in, onto Dyron, pops in the slam. No spread just yet, flickers out the safety. Edok leaving to play. Oh, wow, that combo with AOG too. Two-man implosion, Moreno able to purify out of there. Luke going to be taken down, but Edok won't be able to save Dyron. Annabelle gets 1, that's 2 with Edok taken down by Moreno.
All right, so a 1-for-2 trade now, and this is a green light for BTR if they want to look for the neutral objective. Looks like Annabelle's going to rotate towards the bottom side, pushing the wave first to kind of put Rins in his place. Meanwhile, we are looking at the gold lane. Still going to be able to be dominated by Eman, but he doesn't go for the commit. 2,000 gold lead for the red robots in the first 5 minutes.
Big swing for Bigetron right there. Again, they're pretty much winning on every single lane. For RRQ, the fact that Dyron was surviving for so long, they're able to get one more kill traded back for that sequence of events. But still, total, it's 3-2-1 with the 2 neutral objectives for Bigetron. So RRQ definitely getting a bit more concerned about the situation. And they're just forced to play reactively. And it's a weird sight to see, because usually RRQ are the ones who want to dictate that tempo.
So what tempo are we waiting for RRQ? Wait a second.
Uh-oh. All the weakest points has been popped already, but he will not decide to use the crossbow tank just yet. Fire used in the mid lane. Slam, spread. Luke able to soak in the damage. Moreno just on him now, bounced. Dyron brought back. Luke able to escape. Star Shatter not landing up top though. Edok gonna be taken very low. Light traded back. Toy on the board.
Always a long period of silence and then a big burst of action. Bigetron definitely want to respond some form, some way. Luke already rotating to the top. There might be some kind of dive angle. 1v1 in the bottom lane, though 3-level difference.
Uh-oh. Syzygy caught in a tough spot. Won't be able to get this 1v1 down. That 3-level diff a bit too big.
Hurting them bad. We're looking at the items already. Only 1 item, by the way, being taken in by Annabelle. Still able to win that 1v1.
Well, I mean, again, with the level advantage, it's already a tough wall to get over. But with the Holy Crystal basically almost done there, you know, it's kind of deceptive to say it's only 1 item. Toy, though,
Close.
daring to go for some of these trades, definitely bold maneuvers. But now with the next objective coming through, with no purple buff for Syzygy, what's RRQ's move gonna be?
Now it gets really tough. No purple buff. Ow! To add onto the problems, that's a Holy Crystal already done for Annabelle. Traction Pulse as well. Look at the poke. Syzygy can't threaten him up top. Crossbow with Tang. And on the match one, implosion coming down as well. Oh, Star Shatter to save Toy's life. Rins from downtown, getting that connection. Dyron now putting the stacks on light just to go for the jump. The response from BTR, Turtle down below. Syzygy will not be able to contest this. Annabelle picks it up. Syzygy gets away up top though, light. All right, just dashes out to safety.
RRQ right now playing for the gold lane very heavily, but still, Eman is up by about 200 gold. Ooh. Again, almost another 1v1, almost a solo kill. And Syzygy's gotta be careful, dude. Annabelle has a ton of damage available right now.
Wait a second, Syzygy's gonna be walking up here. But Annabelle gets a turret, brings 3 members down, gets some space for the rest of the team up top.
Annabelle's doing work, for sure. And we thought maybe RRQ with the lane would have a little bit more side lane pressure, but unfortunately, with Syzygy losing in these 1v1s, it's not as simple as that. It's Annabelle that's been able to kind of capitalize over that fact, being able to pick up 2 turrets so far. Now there's damage onto Edok here.
Uh-oh, mounted on now. Edok might have to use a flicker, and he does. A big flicker used on Implosion. The AOG locks him down. That's going to be the traction pulse light. Makes it the kill. Oh, Tyron gets 3 members on that. That's going to put a pursuit over. Eman looking for the points and will be able to find it. Inspire used up. No crossbow attack. Sutsujin had to wait on that. Couldn't have pulled in the trigger because the crossbow tank was ready.
Just like that, 1-for-2 trade. Edok able to actually force Luke into a tough situation. So it's still some space for RRQ. Whoa, man!
Tempest of Blaze used, Annabelle! The orange buff is still secured, I believe, by Sutsujin. But man, that damage is starting to pile up.
Especially the Novaria damage. We haven't seen a lot of long dances where Rins can output some of the damage again and again. But you see Bigetron also itemizing smartly, going for these Athenas, making sure that those random shots of damage won't compare to how much damage Moreno can deal on this Kimi, man. They have the same range technically if you consider Moreno's ultimate, kind of. But overall, when it's just a kiting game, if RRQ can't get a full-on catch, Bigetron can just keep doing that, no problem.
But we see the potential now from RRQ, right? Astral Echo, and then we see Dyron pop in, being able to take control over 1 or 2 or even 3 members of BTR. Have been a way to kind of turn things around. So now BTR have that information. BTR know that they can't naturally clump up, especially if the Astral Echo has not been landed. And that's going to be really crucial as we get into these next neutral objective.
Yeah. They see the link down below. There's going to be a green light, so take it for free. Oh my lord, Rins! Uh-oh, going to be caught in the immobilization. Traction pulse. Forcing to flicker out. Zaman Force used up with Astral Echo. Moreno caught in the bad spot as he owes with Purify, and Luke body blocks. The Star Shatter stops what Edok was going for. No flicker on Rins, no Purify on Moreno.
Blue team
Tense situation right there. Target down for RRQ in the bottom lane as well, but Bigetron not wasting any space at all, waiting, setting up a trap in the jungle here. So RRQ spotted out, though they will. Rins finds them.
Edok's maybe looking for a play here. Knows where Sutsujin is. He gets spotted out. Jumps out to Moreno, but Moreno's able to escape now.
What?
That's the way it used up. Very aggressively, Sutsujin. Oh, playing with fire. But when you're that good, you can.
That was really close, though. That was really close, especially you don't want to get taken down right before this Lord marches down. Still unattended so far. Looks like Luke is there to accompany it. They're going to be able to get some damage onto the mid lane here. That tower falls. 1v1 again?
Yeah. Implosion connecting onto Eman. He's able to escape for a bit. Oh, by AOG! Onto 2 from Light. Eman going to be taken down by the burst damage, though. Light still able to survive for a bit. Toy getting the Holy Crystal. Annabelle cleaning them up. Light able to escape. Gets bonked down in front of Pursuit. Now mounted on. He still wants to go for more. Moreno caught again. A Star Shatter from Rins as Annabelle deals with Tyrant. Now a 2v2. Annabelle and Luke against Rins and Toy.
Oh wow, man, considering the fact that Bigetron were the ones in control right there, it's not exactly a favorable trade-off events, but it keeps the game going longer, where RRQ can use that Ling advantage to try and do something. But Dyron, man, Dyron has been holding this game down the whole time, dude. Every single big team fight that could have swung the balance completely in favor of Bigetron, Dyron just body blocks it and gets in the way.
Yeah, always, always, always. It's starting to become a big problem for the Red Robots as they were looking to secure in that snowball from the early game. What was once, 3,000, 4,000, gold lead, now only 2.7. And RRQ, they're catching up. Holy Crystal already built in for Toy.
Edok. Ooh, whoa. Shove, Implosion. Luke, can he spread? Oh, flicker out to safety, the spread as well. Star Shatter not locking him down. Luke gonna be taken down by the front of Pursuit as Eman walks up as well. Moreno jumped on one more time. Dyron unable to go for the last shot there, and it will be a kill back. Dyron for Luke, both XPs down.
Unfortunately, man, for RRQ, the moment Dyron commits and says it's time to go in, he can't really back out of that engagement. So he's been able to find something, trade back at least, or zone the rest of Bigetron. But that's only for now, right? With more damage built up for Bigetron, Dyron. Whoa, wait on Toy!
No way.
Ridiculous damage! Good job to peel. Can Toy survive this? Annabelle walking back and forth. Oh my damage! Sutsujin gonna be able to go for the re-engage now with the Astral Echo landing. Oh! That's a kill back. Shut down as Rins gets the snipe. And it's on to the man with a bounty. A mini wave down below though will take the base turret down.
Housekeeping for RRQ. housekeeping is still going to be important, and the fact that they did not focus on that. They sure got the shutdown onto Annabelle, but they lose an inhibitor toward forward, and unfortunately for them, it's on the opposite side of the map.
You want to blitz this without Annabelle in the midst. It'll be tough. Luke, though, on Toy he goes, trying to put on the stacks to go for the mount, but he will not be able to get it in time. He'll go onto Edok instead, and he gets bursted down by Toy. What do? Conceal, use up. Iman looking for the play right now. That should be... Oh! How has he stolen that? Right, buying some time. Look at Iman in the back, looking at the crossbow tank, but gets bursted down in single vision. His Toy flicking forward. Iman gets the crossbow attack. Edok low, traction pulse, locks him down. Annabelle gets a solo. How? Moreno with the steal, Iman with the winning fight, Tyron with a desperate play, but it won't be enough. BTR are going to go for the base.
Unlucky for the Kings of Kings. Unlucky that Iman was able to get those points in, create and turn the things completely around. The entire situation has shifted in favor of the red robots, and the Lord is still marching. 16 seconds for Dire to spawn back into the game.
The base is wide open, traction pulse stops Edok and immobilization as well. Good shove away, base turret, oh, implosion baited out. Immortality down, Toy with his on force, the Lord is still there. Annabelle looking to clear the mini waves, Toy doing the same thing right now, trying to defend. Another base turret falls up top. Lord taken down, BTR want to play one more.
And they can afford to do so, man, with 3 base turrets down, all the control in the world right now. Luke, though, tries to find something.
A mount down. Look at Zaman Force though for Toy. So Jin diving to the back with Tempest Blaze as well, just trying to buy some time, but Zaman Force is down. AOG not locking anyone down. The base will just be targeted. BTR strike first.
That was so clean. That was such a clean performance from the red robots. No fin, no problem. Light just was able to blend in so well into the team. It looked like they were on a course, on par of the same direction and the same vision. Moreno once again going for that steal. Everyone was making amazing plays individually.